Some of you know that last year I wrote a song, a worship tune called Forever Faithful. And I played it a couple times in youth. I hadn't done it on in Sunday morning worship or anything like that. But I did it at a youth camp this summer. I led worship at Reality Week for Life Point Church there in Maryland. And I did Forever Faithful and was very, very pleased with it on a lot of levels. Number one, the band did a great job, so it was kind of fun to hear that fully sort of arranged out with drums and bass and guitars and all that stuff. And secondly, it just really worked with the students. They seemed to connect with the song. It was really my first time to see how a fully arranged version would sound in a corporate worship setting. And so since I've been back this summer, I've been thinking a lot about this particular song and how I want to share it and when I want to use it, and sort of all those things you think about, that worship leaders think about when they have a new song. These sort of ideas of how do I fit this into what I'm already doing? And so I'm really excited to announce that we're going to be recording a version of Forever Faithful. Starting next week, I'm going to begin the process of tracking a demo of this song, Forever Faithful. We're gonna go into a little kind of home studio. We're gonna track guitars and vocals and drums and do all those sort of things, and we're gonna take you along with us. Every time we go in to record, we'll take the camera and we'll try to post vlogs every time we're in doing that. Certainly we're not going into a huge studio and we're not making a whole CD, but we are going to put a lot of time and effort into this one song. And let me tell you why. Because when the song's ready, when we're done and we've laid all the tracks on there that we want to, rather than save it for a CD, or rather than make it a 99-cent download or something like that, when we're done, the new song, Forever Faithful, is going to be absolutely free. When it's done, we're going to post it on websites. We're going to throw it on Bethel's iTunes page, where it's completely free to download. We'll also put a chord chart in there. We'll make that available to where worship leaders, more than likely here in the East Texas area, I mean, that's really primarily who kind of watches these things. Worship leaders here in East Texas, Tyler area, maybe some of my pals down in Lufkin. But really anybody who watches this, as they sort of follow along with the process, when we're done with Forever Faithful, it's going to be absolutely, completely free to you. You don't have to pay anything. You can download it. You can copy it. You can burn CDs of it, pass it to anybody you want. Absolutely 100% free as a resource, both from myself and from Bethel. I'm excited about this song. I think that this song says good things, and I think the song's easy to do. I think that any worship team could do this song. And so I'm excited about that, about making that resource available. So next Monday, September 21st, we'll have our first day of tracking. I'm tracking it with my friend Kirk Bozeman. And so day one is going to be what a lot of people would call scratch vocal and scratch acoustic. And this is basically where we just kind of go in, we set up the metronome and headphones, and I just lay down just a basic track that when we can start, then we can start laying all this other stuff over it, okay? Please understand, it's not a brand new CD. We're not paying a ton of money to go into a studio or anything like that. We're just trying to make a good, quick demo of this song so that we can pass it to you that watch, whether you are a worship leader or maybe you want to, when it's ready, you want to download the song and pass it to your worship leader, or just throw it in your iPod or whatever. Maybe you're a volunteer, you're a guitar player on a praise team or something. The song's going to be for all of you. So I just wanted to announce that. I want you to be very aware of that. Next week's going to be a big day, okay? So what we'll do is on Monday night, you'll be able to see a vlog of the recording session, which should be fun. And on Monday night, we're going to give you more information about something cool that's happening on Tuesday. So next week, Monday and Tuesday, really cool things happening. Two totally different things, but just to let you know, sort of PR overload here, telling you Monday, starting the tracking on Forever Faithful, and then on Tuesday, something totally cool that I can't tell you about yet, but I want you to be watching the vlogs and you'll kind of get a sense of that. So that's it, Forever Faithful. We want you to be a part of it. We want you to follow it, and hopefully as you watch these things, you'll know exactly when it's ready for download, and you can get it and review it, see if it works for your church, and if it does, please use the song. It's the only reason worship songwriters write songs is to be used. I don't know any worship leader worth his or her salt who write songs to be famous. I don't think that they exist. At least the worship leaders that I meet that write songs, they write songs to be sung and to be used. And Forever Faithful is no exception. And so be watching for that. We'll just include it as a part of these vlogs. We're not creating a separate YouTube channel or anything like that. But you be watching Monday for Scratch Vocal and Scratch Acoustic Day for Forever Faithful, the free download from Todd Wright. And hopefully it'll benefit you and bless you in your church. Thanks, guys.